think when we started in on this issue of hen welfare in Oregon, we had our ideas about what was right for birds.
I still remember when I picked up the phone and invited Sharon out to the farm for a tour, because it was a pretty scary step.
My experience has been that agriculture is not always willing to have animal welfare advocates come on the grounds, but Greg said come out for a tour.
I think that taking risks like that is absolutely essential to building trust with folks that maybe you haven't been all that close with in the past.
We're looking at all of these hens, and Greg looks at me and he goes, we have to do better. And I knew then that we had the possibility, the potential, if not a sure bet, to make change happen. Through Greg's help, I came to understand that the enriched colony system that he's willing to go to is really the way to go.
They actually get about twice the space per hen as the older systems gave them. And the enclosures that they're in are much, much bigger. So we're looking at like 48 square foot pens with perches and a private nesting area and scratch pads. So, it gives the chickens an opportunity to behave like chickens. So Senate Bill 805 actually started out as a Humane Society of the United States initiated bill. I was just very honest at the time and explained why it didn't work.
The Washington initiative leaves out liquid egg products, which a third of all hens, so 1 in 3, wouldn't be covered by the hen care standard. So we made that a major piece of our initiative. It was Greg's ability to bridge across all the different groups that were involved that made it possible to maintain the coalition and make it happen.
That really opened up a discussion that led to the amended version. We're very glad to see the governor sign that bill into law. I think that it's a bill that works not only to improve hen welfare, not only to improve the standards that the farmers are using, it also works for consumers.
What he's doing and taking a lead of here in Oregon could change how all of egg production is done throughout the United States.
Now, Senate Bill 805 basically puts Oregon at the forefront of the hen welfare issue. We will have the highest standards in the country. It's so unique because it's actually backed by farmers, and it wasn't forced on us. It was changes that we wanted to make.
Through his business, he's found that he can do right by also doing good. He's willing to share, he's willing to talk, and there's no better accelerant of progress than trust.
I think the one thing that I really appreciate about Greg is just his solid ethical background. I mean, the guy is just as solid as a rock, and he's the kind of person that once you get to know him, you really know that you can trust what he says, and that he is the kind of person that you want out there in front leading you.
As Oregon agriculture, if we want to maintain and build credibility, we need to learn how to promote and defend each other.
Historically, farmers aren't real good about taking the issues at hand and doing something with them. Greg's a lot different than that. He really is what the new face of Oregon agriculture and the farmers need to be when it comes to how do we address the challenges and the changes that are inevitable that will come through our businesses.
I take a lot of pride in having the opportunity to know Greg and just say thank you for doing the things you're doing and taking it in stride.
Truly, when you're going to make change happen, you need mutual respect and trust, and I think we've had that working together. So thanks, Greg, for trusting me.
It's one thing to have partners and business members and association members, but he's more than that. He's a friend. He's a guy that I have really grown to appreciate for who he is, and that's a rare thing. And so thanks, Greg.